Is this thing on? Hello everybody and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode with Technojock. Due to the magic of editing, it has only been a couple of days for you, but it has been, I think, about a week since I last recorded something, and it's been a productive week. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ta-da! I changed what I was going to do with the build. I was originally going to have a gigantic big black tower, but I decided that a bunker looked pretty good. So we've got our spawn thingy over here, the spawner, and this is what we've got for our base. It takes up a full 5 chunks plus the edges here, so if I turn on the chunk boundaries, you can see just the sloped edges protrude out, so the full chunk is usable within that area. And we've used these carpenter's wedge slopes extensively, and we've done some micro block stuff, so we've got sort of diminutive window type view port things, and it goes around out here. We've used some of the lava from over here. Still got a little bit of landscaping to do, I think. I just noticed a node over there. I wonder what this one's like. It's a mixed one. It's not very good by the looks of things. Might be quite, it'll be useful-ish. It's got a little bit of Terra and Perdito on it. That's not, and a tiny little bit of Aqua. That's not too bad. Anyway, before I get distracted too much. So yes, it comes out here and just extends up to the sort of edge of the loch here. So I'm very pleased with this. I did find another node over here. I had no idea this thing existed until I was doing some work on landscaping this area, and then I noticed it and came over and had a look at this. And this will be very useful, because look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a Terra node as large as that naturally spawn, and it's right next to our new base area, so that's fantastic. The top of this is spawn free. I have put carpenter's wedge slopes, or carpenter's blocks rather, with glowstone on them there. If you shift right click with glowstone dust, it imbues the carpenter's block with glowiness, and therefore it's lit up, and therefore it doesn't spawn things. If I press F7, you will see all those areas that can spawn in darkness, and this area over here is happily devoid of any yellow. So we're good on that. And like I say, still a bit of landscaping to go here. Inside, there's not a huge amount going on. We've got this cool door. So we've got these dark pressure plates. These are from End.io, made with a couple of dark steel, and these are the silent versions. So it's the sound of these drawbridges opening. So that looks pretty cool, I think you'll agree. So I'll show you the wiring for that in a little second, but here we go. We've got some stuff. We have got a little bit of stuff working away here just to give us a bit of a head start, and we've got some of our machines moved over. I made new versions of the coke oven and the blast furnace because I didn't want to and in fact the smeltery, because I didn't want to leave the spawn village without that stuff. For anybody else that does need to start out on the server, it's there to be used. We've moved over our rock crusher and made sure that that is safe from me accidentally jumping on top of it and killing myself. Shifted over our tinker's stuff, and here's some of the other machines as well. And I picked up a rolling machine from a village on my way over here. We've got some more rocket fuel. I've been getting some of that made up for making plastic, and just a couple of the basic IC2 machines. Little bit of our magic stuff set up over there. We've got all of our storagey stuff here. These 2 diamond chests are mostly of what was dug up in the process of building the base, so we've got a bunch of stuff there, and then some leftovers from our building, and some of these Jabba barrels as well. Well, Stalker was really good and gave me this deco bench. He's done a bunch of stuff with the village outside his base, and he's done a lot with deco craft. So he gave me this, which was very nice. So I've not used it yet. I've never actually used one of these benches before, but apparently you just need a bunch of clay and then a bunch of red, green and blue dyes, and then you can make all these cool things. So looking forward to playing with that. And I've got a small area here set out for the cinder pearls, which I've just got these up to, well, the 10-10-10s that we had in the village. I just took some cuttings off of that and then set this up because I was wanting some blaze powder for some other stuff. I've also got this set up, these spruce drawers. I have made them from the storage drawers because we want to get away from this mess here, because if you have a look through, there's ores and gems and stuff, and there's some gems in there, and there's some ores and things in there, and there's other things. It's just a mess, and I don't even know really where to start looking for something when I'm crafting it. So we want to get things put into this. So we've got that to do, and we've just got a bank of stuff there set up. Under here, let's have a quick go here. You can see I've got 4 of the 5 chunks all dug out, right the way to bedrock. There's obviously been a Enderman helping himself to some stuff there, and I need to make this stuff nice. I know that we got the resonant exchanger last episode, and we can use that to go up and down these walls and make them into nice textures. Some of the areas, as you'll see, are big flat areas of sand that I rebuilt walls where I accidentally, or really didn't accidentally, I meant to build it out or dig it out 1 square more than the chunk, but then decided that was silliness and went back down to a chunk size. But I had to fill in some bits, which was relatively easy. Just used the what do you call it? The autonomous activator to place blocks of sand at 1 bit, and then a piston would push them over once it would build up, push over, and then start building up, and then push over, and that did it quite relatively quickly. You can do most of the way over of a chunk doing it in that way. So I've kind of laid out these where these floors are going to go, but I messed up the spacing there. You can see that one's a bit too big, so we need to sort that out at some point. But I'm not in any huge hurry to flesh out the floors there because we've got quite a bit of room to play with. And although I've set up these machines here, and I think this will be a kind of a machine shop area, I think that's probably going to be our sort of magic area for the time being, and this will probably be storage. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this area, and I will be taking away those plants from over here, and I'll have a botanicals area set up probably on one of the lower levels. Other things that I want to do. However, let's get on with something a little bit more interesting than wandering around and me talking. Like I said, that node out there is of particular interest to me, and I would like to start getting that done. So I have gone and researched the node stabilizer. Ta-da! But I have not as yet had a look to see how complex this recipe is, so we can all be shocked on camera when we see it. Block of quartz, arcane stone bricks, gold ingot and night ore, 32 of those primals. That's not bad. This one, we don't have enough aurum. Can I go and get some aurum and see what the advanced node stabilizer is like? Because that would be rather pleasant. I didn't see how much aurum I required for that. Let's see. 9. And I need 6 pricking tissue. Okay. I'm out of that. that should do it. Yep. And let's have a look at the advanced node stabilizer. Okay, so that's in fusion crafting. We're not quite at that point, but it's nothing in that's really gonna... Ooh, that's not so nice. Yeah, there's nothing there that's really scaring me. And I want to get that research node. Let's see. That one should be relatively simple. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to do this off camera, and then I'm going to come back and we can have a look at that together and see how viable it is to stabilize a node. There we go. Quickly got that one done, and we can have a look and see what that's like for horrendousness. Let's see. Oh, that's fine. Oh, we can make that. So the prevents the node from yeah, power from the node. Let's stabilize it. Just okay. Okay, that's fine. So the advanced node stabilizer. Yeah, improves stable fading. I think we could probably use the normal node stabilizer and put the thing on it. I would have to figure out where exactly I'm going to put this, of course. It would be nice to have it kind of... I'd either have it right in the corner, or I'd have it kind of right in the middle. Right in the middle would be kind of cool. Or right in the middle of this wall. Maybe right in the middle of this wall, kind of there. Yeah? Because it's just going to be used for essentially crystallization, but that would give us the option of having it in either side, really. And we could still pipe it with Viz relays, or V relays. I'm wondering if a normal node stabilizer might be the way forward. Let me go and do I have node in a jar? Let's do node in a jar. And I'll be back in a sec. Just completed that. And that should give us what we need. So we'll get some slabs. Let's go and put this thing into a jar. And we've got glass on us, we've got the wood on us. Let's make that. We need the slabs, so we need 2 lots of slabs to be able to do that. And we'll need a wand. Does this wand have enough in it? That one doesn't. What about this one? That one certainly does. Okay. Let's go capture a node. So this should be good. Ooh, let's go sleep quickly. And let's get out there. There's an abundance of nasty looking creatures around here. I've got my crossbow on me. Right, let's go over here. Right, so I'm going to need to take the sand out from underneath because it's quite low down, this one. Oh, hello, there you are. I did wonder where you were. I saw you on the map, sneaking up on me. There must be a zombie below me. Yeah, not wanting any part of a creeper blowing up next to this. And really? I'm 2 glass short. Also, I've just wondered, is 50 enough to do this? No, we need 70, so we need a better wand. Well, okay, we've kind of bagsied this by having it on here. I don't think any of the other guys were going to be coming over and taking stuff from next to my base anyway, but it kind of shows our intent. So, alright then, we will need to get a better wand. And I think that means we do need to delve into infusion crafting before we do much more. And we need to unlock thaumium wand caps and silverwood wand cores, so I need to look into how we do that. Okay, let's move away from magic then, and let's move back on to our tech that we've got over here. Now, I had some plans for today. So in here we've got a bunch of things. Let me clear out my inventory a little bit first. Not into there. That can have that, and that, and that. And this can have that for the time being. And we'll dump some of that in there. And some of that in there. Right, that's a bit better. So, we want to get rid of that lot into there. So we've got a bunch of steel nuggets, maybe not quite that many. We'll need a bunch, but yeah, that's perhaps a little excessive. Let's say 3 stacks of steel nuggets will do us for the time being. Let's do that then. These ones. And get iron nuggets. 3 stacks thereof. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of that, that. We will need that. Let's just get that for the time. We'll get a good few of that. And a bunch of lead ones as well. I can hear you wondering what I'm doing. And let's go into this one. This one should show you exactly what I'm doing. We are making ourselves solar panels, because I would quite like to have something that's not well, it is kind of infinite fuel, it's renewable fuel. And iron nuggets, I don't know where the iron nuggets go. Oh, I know exactly where the iron nuggets go. They go there. So, we can make ourselves a bunch of these. Let's just make as many as we can. That's not too bad. And let's make ourselves as many of these as we can. Really? Oh, because I didn't have these in here. Let's put those in there. And put them across there. We can do that again with a few more. And put these across there. Like that. And then we can go like that, and that makes us 19 of those. So obviously we need a bit more glass. It's glass that's really holding us up there. Do I have any more glass cooked up? I